Update. You were right. They had not moved out the morning of closing. The agent was pretty upset. He got pretty pissed when I told him, hey, we are not going to tell title that we're going to close. We're not going to give them the green light until we have confirmed that everything is out of the house. He said, you don't have the right to do that. I do, and I did. Neither the buyer or the seller wanted closing to be held up, but the buyer wasn't comfortable closing until all this stuff was moved out. But we came to an agreement. We came to an agreement for title to hold back some of the closing funds. And in this case, it couldn't have come from the seller's proceeds. It had to come from the list agent's commission. So title held back those funds, and the buyer and the seller both agreed to this. They both agreed to go ahead and close as long as the funds were held back, just in case there were any damages made to the house or in case the seller did not vacate the property by 5 p.m. that day. The sellers ended up getting out of the property by about 3:34 p.m. So by the time we came back around 5 p.m. to give the buyers the keys to the house, everything was cleaned, everything was moved out, buyers were happy, sellers were happy because we got to close. I think that agent was a little salty, probably relieved once we got closed and once we told title to go ahead and release the funds back to them. It was a lot of unnecessary stress just because the seller or their agent or whoever didn't communicate to the buyer what they were expecting. And they waited until closing to get all this sorted out, but end of the story was that everything worked out. We closed. Done deal.